Hello. It's another ARESDA devlog. Yes, we're back. We'll get back to the adventures of Jebediah Kerman and Nintendo's next favorite lawsuit later on. But for now, we're back to ARESDA. Okay, so the first thing I want to do in this episode is make a laser that continuously fires. Because right now we only have like a pew pew bang bang laser, but I sort of want, a continuously firing one instead. Because that's way too much. Hey! Target lost. Alrighty. Okay, so I've made a few changes between the previous video and this one. First one I want to show off is you can now see the names of the space stations. So there you can see Interstar, Human Space Dock. Right, I suppose I might as well go to Tosselin, because that's the place which I want to show off next. Because there is something there which might be surprising to you. And for it, I'm going to have to pause the game right there. Go ahead. Okay, so this is my own language. It's called Tosseleri, and it's the language of the Tosselans, obviously, because it's called Tosseleri. Okay, now, I'm still not very good at reading the language. I remember what this means. Ka, a, ra, a, b, e. Kara abi. That's what it stands for. What the hell is it doing? It's doing back, and now it's touching down. It's not doing touches. Hell yeah. Anyway, now I'm back in my spacecraft, so I can close the door. Then I can't use the exit station button because I haven't set it up, so I'm just gonna use traditional. Go upwards a bit. Accelerate away a bit. Rotate some more a bit. Bada bim, bada bim. God damn it. And accelerate away. Yay. U-TriCaster also has some Tosseleri, but I can't be asked to go down to U-TriCaster, so instead I'm going to Marinus, where I've set up something else. Something which is a bit more unique. It's sort of like Antarctica. It's set very close to the sun. Anyway, this is the Tosselin Observatory. It's got 8 traditional telescopes, because you don't really need that powerful of a telescope when, yeah, Tosselin's right there. so I don't think you need that powerful of a telescope to see things in detail. Anyway, that's Jocelyn Observatory. You can go in there and do stuff, but there's not very much to do considering it is literally just 2 domes with a few gardens. Okay. But anyway, I chose this location because it is... Apologies for your eardrums, I'll turn it down in post! Quite visible. There'll be a big blue cloud. I'll extend in the direction of travel. There it goes. I then decided to go on the tangent of making the moons of Mars. Why? Well, first off, it's quite important in the lore. Second off, why not? Okay, so I've got a basic concept for how I'm going to do the landings on Deimos. The next stop is Deimos Spaceport. Something like that. I don't know what Deimos is doing. Spaceport Research Center. Whatever it is, it appears to be working quite well. And now, I need to figure out how the hell I'm going to do the room.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, how much?
Oh, it works. Oh, we're inside the building. Yes, actually. Here's another room. Oh, okay. I'll fix that. Some of the doors aren't working quite as intended. But I'm sure there's room for improvement.
Oh, how much?
Okay, so now that we've got that done, I feel like it's important to add a certain thing. You see, while we can go about places and do things, there's one thing that's missing. Other people there doing things as well. So that's what I want to fix now. So what I'm gonna do Okay, that was actually quite seamless. Oh look, it's working now. No, don't want him to support. Okay. It's fine. There's collision. Okay, so I'm just gonna start work on something which I feel is probably quite important for this game. And that is, naturally, faces. What on earth is this? Why am I still here? Just doing this. What is it? Yeah, that could be worse. Could be a lot worse. Oh, and in case you're wondering what they look like together, here they are, both side by side, wearing the exact same clothing. Yeah. Okay, so what's next then? I actually have no idea. Correction, I do have an idea, because we still haven't got a system for, you know, retrieving spacecraft. So, I'm gonna make it. Yeah, let's go over stars first. Okay, so back to Deimos. So I'm not entirely sure what the artifact is gonna look like, because it has to look old, but also it has to look sort of advanced as well. I'm thinking something like Pentagon. That's all I've got so far, just Pentagon. Now I imagine the ancient alien. Oh god, I just said ancient aliens. I imagine the ancient aliens, or which created this artifact, probably wanted it to be able to be seen, but only by a sufficiently advanced civilization. So I'd imagine it would probably let out some kind of radio frequency, I don't know. And there she is. The artifact. There she is. The artifact. Unburied and activated. Quite impressive, actually. To think they built an entire underground facility just to store this just shows its significance. Alright, so now we're gonna add black holes. that's it. That's my introduction for this sequence. It's better than I had previously. Okay, this might be the best addition I've ever added to ARESDA. Because here, there it is. Cool, right? And there it goes, just exiting hyperspace. It is quite cool though, you have to admit. It's quite nice. Quite nice of an effect. And now, fellas and not so fellas. I definitely didn't accidentally delete the original video, which this would have been. Anyway, let's go to one of these systems in the red, and I'll describe what that means later. Okay, so we're just gonna go to another planet, and hopefully while we're traveling to it, we will get hyperdated. And if you've ever seen any videos of Elite Dangerous and Fardoid vessels, you know what that means. Okay, so you'll notice that we're nowhere near the planet, but we've exited warp. What the hell has happened here? I'll tell you what happened here. We just got hyperdated. You see that thing over there? That's a spaceship. It's a pirate. It's trying to fire its lasers at us. So I also have now added pretty much color filters to the star map, basically to tell you either 1, what color the star is, 2, what the mass of the star is, 3, what the threat level of the star is, so pretty much how often you're gonna get hyperdated. Like, around here, you're not gonna get hyperdated very much. All of these systems are quite low. These ones, though, well, those are rule 3, very piracy-oriented places. And next is the number of planets. So, Tosselin has 5, Genesia has more. Can't really tell, can you? I think I just misinputted that. But anyway, yeah, there are different amounts which stars can have now, which is great. 4 is the autonomy type, so pretty much is it low, medium or high. That's all I've got so far. I'll add more later. anymore. And I've dropped 21,000 dresses. God, this is a really crappy economy, isn't it? It's just like the United Kingdom. Okay, so I've just implemented a system in the solar system script for system audio ads and image ads. Since the beginning, we have been revolutionizing the aerospace industry. From the ITV Enterprise and Torlight to today's fantasies and scams, we have always innovated to... There needs to be more reverb. There needs to be reverb zones. I need to implement it.
Launch, Hammerhead, Star Lifter. These are only 3 of our most famous spacecraft. Using our technologies for lighter weight, cheaper engines, and improved
This is great. I love this.
Star Lifter bar back. You have the payload, we have the transport.
A welcoming site for many explorers, an easy way to find a beautiful view, and the best place for trading outside the core world. Interstar, your one-stop gateway to the galaxy.
Yeah, but you didn't account for the fact that so many flippin' ships would be trying to dock to the exact same location, did you? Interstar Corporation. God's sake.
Technologies for life.
Yeah, you get the idea. I sort of forgot to talk there. Because I was already doing it. I'd say that worked quite well. You know, with all of these additions to the sounds, I might as well find a new sound for like mid-warp travel. Sounds a lot cooler when it's properly set up. So, now, I have a, let's call it a problem I need to overcome. You see, I need to be able to sell spacecraft, and I don't know how I'm gonna do it. So,
Star Lifter. These are only 3 of our most famous spacecraft. Using our advanced VTOL technologies for lighter weight, cheaper engines, and improved reliability. Star Lifter bar back. You have the payload, we have the transport.
To go through all of these prefabs, because like a lot of them are so out of date at this point. It's just I don't know why I haven't fixed it yet. Because I'm an idiot, that's why. I'm glad I'm not there. Okay, so I've been working a bit on a new system for a mission manager.
You have the payload, we have the transport.
Hey. Oh, it worked! Okay, great work. Just completed training. I don't know if it's just yes! That worked! That actually worked! Nice!
Four worlds. Green Star. Your one-stop gateway to
Alright, good job killing involves probably innocent civilians. Unless it was a pirate. You now have a criminal record and need to flee to Virginasia system. That's the one closest to you, by the way.
This fantasies and scams. We have always innovated to start the next generation of exploration. Interstar. All these worlds are yours.
Alright, so now it's a slightly different computer, so this may not turn out as well as the other videos which I've been, the other recordings, but still. Okay, so I've just added a few things to the title screen. Well, actually only really one thing. Okay, so now on the title screen, when you're at this point, it will actually spawn other ships, spawn NPC ships, so it just feels a bit more alive than just one random marine star floating in space. Okay, so I've slightly modified the terrain scattering system, the one that I worked on in ARESDA Devlog 3, I think. Or was it 4? Aha! It worked. It worked. Terrain scattering. Terrain. Anyways, so we're just gonna go down to the planet surface here. Ah, there you see. Okay, so there's trees there. I didn't place those trees there. The terrain scattering system is now improved, so it actually, you know, worked for the entirety of the planet instead of just one small bit. I actually think it looks quite nice. Just landing on the planet and seeing random trees everywhere. It's very cool, actually. Adds quite a bit of life, I feel. That is quite nice, though, isn't it? That's actually really cool, isn't it? Like, I can do so much with that. Like, I can actually do so much with that. Anyway, moving swiftly on. This is the Earth Space Dock. Pretty cool, isn't it? Pretty damn cool. I don't know what to say, to be honest. Like, it is actually huge. Like, physically huge. Like, not actually huge. Like, Jesus Christ, I've drawn a bunch of space stations already, but it is huge. It's ridiculously big. Don't know why anyone would ever commission a station that big. Okay, I just have to show this off. So, here we are in the planet generation test world. Nothing incredibly suspicious going on, you know, it's just me testing out this. As you can see, planet generation is good, but you know what? It could be better. Do you wanna see this? Do you wanna see it better? Boom. Look at that. Look at that right there. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? It's good, eh? Bloomin' good, eh? Wanna see something cool? Yes, it's official. The new and improved terrain generation works wonders for this game. You can make out the actual mountains. Like, you could make out Mount Everest. It was so good. Okay, so we're gonna go to a new city known as Capsule now. Just flying back past the Hyperspace dock. Unfortunately, you have to kind of run it in quite low resolution, so... Now, we could land over there in the big old, you know, main spaceport area. It's either that, or we don't land there at all. Anyway, if you're in the mood for, you know, shopping, you can always come over here to shopping areas and potentially housing. I'm not really sure about housing, but there definitely going to be shopping areas. And this is just an empty shop at this point. Suppose I'll have to add furniture, won't I? There is indeed an Interstar building here, so you can go there. And now a word from our sponsor.
Behold, the Starlifter Mark 88. The latest in a long lineage of spacecraft. Spanning over 500 years. Born in Massachusetts. Raised in Ukraine, and now bigger, heavier, and more ingenious than ever.
Okay, so right now I feel like we have quite a good lot of stars, structures, you've got the 3 which I've actually made, one of which is a black hole, and then the other 2,500 are procedurally generated, so that's a good amount. But I want more, and if I'm gonna get more, I feel like the next thing I'm gonna have to do is make one. And I'm gonna be honest, at this point in time, I feel like I'm sort of in the mood for a bit more quantity. So anyway, I'm gonna make Alpha Centauri A and B. Okay, so I've only got one planet in at the moment. It's in orbit of Centauri B. But I mean, if that isn't the coolest thing you've ever damn seen in a video game, I don't know what is. I mean, sure, you can get it in stuff like Frontier Elite 2 and Elite Dangerous, but like, still, it doesn't matter where you see it, it's always cool. Okay, so this is Taurus Base on, on whatever I called it, Bayer's Point, that's the one, right? Bayer's Point, something like that. Yeah, I just fell from there. It's an underground city, because otherwise they'd all be burning right now. Yeah, I decided to go for a bit more vertical an approach. I feel like that's the way to go when it comes to these, like, so, you can't go up there, by the way, just go over there and take that long ramp up there. Clock up there. Over there. Alrighty. Let's do this. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it for Taurus Station at the moment. Probably add some form of thing, other stuff. Well, of course, once we actually figure out how to do shops, it should be a lot easier to do stuff. And here's our glorious Starlifter as well. Okay, we're taking off from Utricaster here. I definitely didn't just do a wraparound. Because there's something else which I want to show you. We don't actually have to be in Utricaster, but sure, why not? We'll be in Tosla for now. But for now, I want to show this. So you notice the music changed. And this is a variant on the second battle theme which I made last devlog actually. And it's specifically for when you're near a space station or anything that is in evacuation or, you know, severely damaged. And here's where it comes together. Okay, but let's try to dock, because I do want to deposit some dirt. Oh, I can't dock. I can't. Do not attempt docking. Oh well. So yeah. That station has seen better days, I feel. But, hey ho, it could be worse. Now, let's go to our destination, shall we? And this time we are going to Centaurus. Where are we going to again? Oh yeah, Centaurus. Yeah. So, Centaurus is a Neptunian-sized gas giant, theoretically orbiting Alpha Centauri A. It is a real thing that may or may not exist, but it ain't called Centaurus, that's my idea, as its bias point. But both of them are potentially real planets, so Yeah. And they both appear in Elite Dangerous, I believe, as well. So you should make a comparison, I guess. No, that ain't a burning station, that is Alpha Centauri B. Alpha Centauri A should be right on there. Oh, there it is. There we go. That's better. Okay, so we just go down here a bit. This is Centaurus. Currently, of course, we are flying right above the clouds, cloud layer, and it's very thick, very dense. Of course, it is a cloud layer though, so that is to be expected. It's a very thick cloud though. You know, I feel like you sort of need some form of, well, way to tell what way you're facing. Just a rough way. Like, I don't need that much, but I do want to know where I'm going. So this is a way to tell which way you're facing. There it is. Right there. Now at the moment, as you can probably tell, it ain't very good. I don't know how to read it. Now what I'm gonna do is try to figure out a way to add, like, beds to the ships. Because, yeah, I'm gonna have to start figuring out a way to do, like, ways to skip the time. Because, that's right, I fixed the time mechanic. So, I'm gonna have to figure out that. Well, it doesn't look great, but it certainly looks better than it could do. So now, it is... That's not supposed to happen. Actually, no, that's perfect. That's damn perfect. I don't know why I haven't removed that piece of code. I have day-night cycles. That makes me almost, on a technical standpoint, discounting the graphics, that makes me almost as good as Star Citizen. That's ridiculous. Right, well, I think that's a good place to leave off today's episode. Next devlog, I'm probably gonna start working on making the planets feel a bit more alive, as well as just the game in general, because right now, sure, you've got tons of things which really add to the atmosphere of it, but it still doesn't feel right. So we're gonna work on that, and that'll entail pretty much just fixing the AI's NPC generation script, adding, you know, actual biomes to the planets, and perhaps, just maybe, a few more bug fixes. I can't overpromise things, you know, it's not something I do. Anyway, aside from that, I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Yay. See ya.
Beyond the domestic star, beyond the furthest galaxy, beyond the very boundaries of our minds, there is something lurking, watching, waiting for the perfect moment to strike.